Okay, here's how this works. This has been a kind of a back and forth thing between need to do something and Denise. And I popped in here because Denise, again, I popped back in here again because Denise had made a comment that she could not be friends with somebody who um, liked Tammy or respected her as a person. Now, as a person, I respect her because God tells me to. As a person, I'm sure she's a fine person. Do I respect her decision to come onto YouTube and to say such horrible things against a person, whether it be you or in her case somebody else that she knew? No. It is never okay to say such horrible, evil, hateful things to any human being on the face of the planet. I don't care who they are. I don't care if they're Hitler. It's not okay. The Bible says, judge not, unless ye be judged. The Bible also says, if you can't forgive, I can't forgive you either. It's trying to preach, I know. You know, by saying that you can't like somebody who likes somebody else, that's the same as me saying, I don't like pirate's booty. You shouldn't eat it. If you're going to eat pirate's booty, I don't like you. That would be silly. It would be just as silly as to say, you don't wear enough pink, Denise. I can't be your friend. That would also be silly. That's like getting into grade school crap. And we're much too old for that. You know, all of us are getting up there in years, and life is way too short. And you also have to take this into consideration. Tammy could end up going to heaven, and she might have a mansion right next to yours. How are you going to deal with that? Or you could be in heaven and you could have a mansion that's right next to somebody who likes and knows Tammy. That would suck. So, just trying to be kind of funky, but take that into consideration. You know, life's too short to start splitting hairs. I agree. You should be angry about the things that were probably said about you. I would be angry. I would be downright angry. And it's your diary. And you need to vent about those things so that you can get on with this. And granted, some of the people out on YouTube might be very tired of hearing about it. That's their problem. Guess what, YouTube? Denise doesn't like Tammy. If you haven't caught that yet, get out from under that rock. Denise does not like Tammy. And obviously, Tammy does not like Denise either. So, you know, think about that. You could be in heaven right next to her. Talk to you later. Bye.